Hi choirs! Welcome to your instructions for your sight singing assignment. Follow me and I'm going to show you how to set up your account on Flat. I'm going to show you what I want you to compose and how I want you to do it, and we'll get started. Here we go. So first things first, you are going to go to your web browser and type flat.io, flat.io. Flat is an awesome application that helps you compose. It is collaborative, it is easy to share, it's awesome. So you're going to go to sign up with Google and sign in with your school email. When it asks you what kind of Flat musician you are, or if it asks for Flat education, don't click that. And I will get signed in myself. All right, so once you have set up your account, once you have given your email, done your password, verified anything that you need to, you should have a page that looks like this. A score is just a piece of music. So it's a fancy word for a piece of music. You're going to go over and click New Score. And the title of your document should be your name, your full name, and today's date. I'm recording this on December 4th, so I'm going to put December 4th because I don't want to have to think ahead several days. All right, once you get there, you're going to be picking the instruments that are part of your sight singing. So you're going to scroll down to vocals because you're vocalists. Let's stick to soprano and alto because we've been working mostly on the treble staff as a class. All right, so now I'm into my score. I have one measure of music written, and I have a pretty basic setup here with 4 quarter notes per measure. That's good, I want to keep that. I'm in my treble staff, and this is just telling me how fast it will play my music when I hit the play button, which is 80 beats per minute. Not a big deal, you don't have to change anything here. So first, I want to make sure that I have 8 measures because your assignment is to write 8 measures of music. So I'm going to go up to measure, and I'm going to click add. So I already have 1, I need to add 7 more because 1 plus 7 is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So double check, make sure you're counting. I have 1 measure, 2 measures, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's my assignment. Now I'm all set up and ready to go. You are also asked to use only notes from the C major scale. I'd like to remind you that under Sight Singing Resources, you have your C major scale. Only use these notes. Only use these notes. All right, so we have 8 measures. We have the C major scale. I would love if you used this image, this kind of chart here for reference. And now we're going to write, we're going to compose, create 8 measures of music using these notes only. So I can go back and forth between my 2 tabs and make sure I'm only using those notes. To get me rooted, I'm going to start on C. So I can just move my cursor here and I can write, oh, a C. Now, the instructions also tell you to keep to quarter notes, half notes only. And their equivalent in rests is also fine. So I have a quarter note here as my default. If I want to change my note duration, my note length, I go to note and I can change it to whatever I want. So if I decided, oh, I want to change that, I can use my back and forth arrows on my computer, or I can click on the note and then I can click on the duration. Now it's a half note. Notice that it changed, the measure changed because I lengthened this first note to 2 beats. Now I only have 2 beats of rest versus 1 beat. Now I have 3 beats of rest because we're always going to have 4 beats in the measure. So your only options are to use this note or this note, this note or this note. So we have half notes which get 2 beats, quarter notes which get 1 beat, and we have to write 8 measures of music. You can leave rests. You do not have to write all notes. So I'm going to give an example here. I'm actually going to use the letter names on my keyboard. I can type D for D, E for E, or remember, you can always click on a rest and then drag vertically and you can find the other notes. So I wrote 3 measures, and I want to check to hear what it sounds like. Do, re, mi, so, mi, re, do. I'm staying in the C major scale. I'm using half notes. I'm using quarter notes. I'm using some quarter rests in there. If I really want to listen back because I'm like, okay, maybe I wrote something too hard, I can click at the beginning and press play. Pretty cool, huh? So you can check your work as well. So I'm just going to keep going, kind of doing random stuff here. I want you to think about the shape. Think about the shape of your melody. Think about, oops. Think about what it sounds like. You're basically trying to create a short song. Oops. There we go. And it's going to automatically add another measure. That's okay. If it bothers you, you can go back to measure and subtract. But if it doesn't bother you, as long as I see 8 measures with notes, rests, a good combination of all of them, not just a bunch of rest, 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 or note, 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 same note, same note. If I see a nice combination, it looks like you've tried to put some thought and creativity into it, we're good. 8 measures of C major scale, quarter note, half note. Keep it simple. Sometimes simple is better when it comes to music. It allows whoever's going to be sight reading this, you and maybe someone else, to be able to interpret the music a little bit more instead of having you write so much that they have a hard time just reading it. If you write something simple and pretty, it allows the musician to put their own spin on it. And that's something we all enjoy doing in our class. So, there you have it. You have your composition. Once you are done with this composition, you can click Share. You can click Copy Private Shareable Link. And then once it's copied, you can go into Classroom, you can go into your assignment and attach that link to your assignment. And that's it as far as it comes to composing. Good luck, have fun. Make sure to sing back what you wrote. Make sure to listen back to it. That's the wonderful thing about Flat, that you can listen back. And once you have something that you're satisfied with, copy that link, share, copy, and attach that link to your Google assignment. You could also post it as a private comment, either way, just like we've been using Vocaroo and some of our musictheory.net examples. Thank you. Happy composing.